As you may notice by my driving style this morning, I'm late again. The weird thing is I'm normally not late at my destination. I just leave a bit late, making me feel the stress a bit, but I'll be okay. So I'm heading out to the blood bank again. It's been, I think, 4 weeks ago. I usually go every 3 to 4 weeks. But this morning was a bit of a pain. Alarm didn't went off. I set it around 6 and then I woke up at 7:15. So my phone was dead for some reason, and when I put it in the charger it said I had 15% left. Kind of weird. So I don't see why my alarm clock didn't go off. So last night I sent out a lot of WhatsApp messages, which obviously this morning I had a lot of responses from, and one was from a friend of mine who lives in Singapore. So I talked to her a bit this morning and kind of got a bit serious. So I'm kind of bummed out. I had to, well, tell her I had to leave and couldn't respond anymore. On the other hand, I have 45 minutes at the blood bank, pretty much doing nothing. Just not sure if she'll be awake then. Bit of a time difference, obviously. Halfway around the world. So I had a chance to talk to my friend a bit more, which was good. And interesting is that she's having pretty much the same issue as I am. She likes her day job, but she's missing something. So I've been pretty much preaching to the choir about it, because I have the same issue, and now I'm trying to tell her what to do. But still, I can really put myself in her shoes, know what she's feeling. So I hope I helped her out a bit. There's a lot of people running the red lights. So it's 11 o'clock now. I have a conference call at 1 with my client in Germany. But I have a lot of work to do before then, so gotta hurry up. Good morning, everyone. It's a bit chilly this morning. Typical Dutch summer. And about a week ago it was like 30 plus degrees centigrade Celsius, and now it's more like 15. Well, at least it's dry because it's been raining all week. Oh, pretty Triumph. Just a complete picture, isn't it? With a vintage style jacket. Nice bar end mirrors. Pretty. Just had to give him the thumbs up. So my motorcycle is complaining it needs gas again, and I think I just might stop for fuel, seeing my last experience on the highway. Gonna be late though. Ooh, nice car. Hello internet. As you can see, it's a lovely Dutch summer morning. And it's Friday, so it's time to go to Utrecht, to work, eat some french fries and hamburgers, and well, we'll see. It's been one of those typical mornings. Locked myself out of the house. Luckily my girlfriend was home. Unluckily she was in the shower. So I rang the doorbell like 6 times before she heard me. Oh well. So I finally got some episodes on YouTube. For some reason though, Adobe Premiere decided I could have some audio. I have no idea what changed, but suddenly it worked, so I pushed out 3 episodes in 2 days. Just to get rid of all the backlog of recordings. And you can drive faster now. Yo! Don't get me wrong, I don't mind people not driving the speed limit, but doing 50 in an 80 zone is a bit too much. So anyways, I'm finally on the move. And let's see what today brings us. Probably a fogged up camera. So I've been watching a couple of videos from Fort 9 and never actually heard of the guy, but apparently he's quite popular. And he did some reviews on quiet helmets and the flip back system helmets, whatever you call them. And apparently, well, this specific helmet I'm wearing, which according to the sales lady should be very quiet, it wasn't even in his top 10, so apparently not that quiet. On the other hand, all the helmets he showcased were at least 800 bucks, and this was somewhat below 3, so that might be the reason. Anyways, one thing he mentioned about one specific model of Shoei helmet is the added wind noise with the ventilation open. So, seeing I'm still not very happy with the recordings, audio wise, I decided to, well, pretty much close the ventilation, since it's not too warm outside anyway. Let's see how I do. Then again, my visor is already fogging up. So I had an okay, let me try this again. I had an interesting discussion yesterday with someone about lane splitting. A non-biker, mind you. And her opinion was that it should be illegal because it's very dangerous. So I asked her why. And she told me because she always got startled when they moved between the cars in traffic jams. So I asked her if that's just not a result of not looking in her mirrors, which she said it was, but obviously she still thinks it's dangerous. So when I asked her if it wasn't dangerous for a biker to be in between the cars with the risk of being rear-ended, which is bad enough as it is if you're in the car, but on a motorcycle it's, well, almost certainly lethal. And she told me, yeah, but it's your decision to ride a bike. Okay, yeah, sure. But then I could say, okay, but maybe I shouldn't drive a bike then, because it's dangerous. But something bigger than me might hit me, but then I might as well not drive a car anymore, because something bigger like a truck might hit me. Or maybe I shouldn't get on a bicycle as well. Or even leave the door, because anything might hit me. And in the meantime, I noticed that she also got annoyed by the fact that she had to wait in line and, well, motorcycles didn't. But that's pretty much other discussion, and in any case, her driving time doesn't actually become shorter or longer with me either sitting in traffic or moving between it, so well, in the end I decided I wasn't going to, well, convince her, so I gave up. What you gonna do? The thing is though that although she finds it annoying and perhaps dangerous, she probably won't do anything with it. But there's always the people who try to block you in traffic. Luckily I don't come across that very often, but I know it happens. A lot of people in my circles, if you will, are getting their motorcycle license, which is a good thing. A friend of mine bought or picked up his new bike yesterday, CBR 600F, the 3rd generation model. Awesome stuff. Probably need to go riding with him pretty soon. Switch bikes, because I think he wanted a Ducati actually, but he wanted the Diavo, so since he bought the CBR 600F, I can understand it's a budget thing. It's been a good day. Quite productive. The weather's all cleared up. Not much to complain about. Didn't have a hamburger though. I had a french fries with a schnitzel. It's like the German pork meat with paneer, which according to one of the guys at my client was definitely worthwhile. Apparently they changed it since the last time he had it. So even more people, again in my circles, are thinking about getting their driver's license. So my main contact at the company I just came from is going to get her driver's license, motorcycle license. She has ridden a motorcycle in Thailand before, which according to her was like a real sports bike. Yeah, maybe not so much, but if you don't have a license, good enough for me. Then apparently the guy who used to be her intern had like a sort of a tryout lesson 3 weeks ago. Said it made him feel vulnerable. Well, that's true. The weather's so much better than this morning. So comfy, toasty warm. It's supposed to be like 23 degrees Celsius or something today. This is my idea of a perfect summer. Anything above that and I'll just sweat my ass off.